Hey, what's up? So I'm doing another overnight camping mission. This time I'm out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is a really unique situation. I want to do a lot of camping in like abandoned spots and unusual spots, and this place isn't necessarily abandoned, but it's a really unique place. This is an old school. This is an old Catholic school, and now it's like this artist community. There's like all these art studios here, and there's like an Airbnb, but I'm in a section of it. I'm in the gymnasium. Right now it's about midnight, and I flew in to Pittsburgh, and I'm kind of tired, and it's dark and it's really cold. You could see right now it's like 20 degrees outside, and it's gonna be an interesting challenge. This is gonna be a good one because I want to do some winter camping. See, it's really cold outside, or I do like a whole kind of walk around in the dark, but it's like, I don't know this area really well. I don't know. And also, I don't want to take a chance that this door locks, or for some reason I get locked out, because I'm going to be outside for a long time. Shout out to my friend Alex, who is a part of this place. He's originally from the Fridge Gallery in DC. I actually mentioned the Fridge Gallery a few times in one of my other DC videos. But yeah, this is his spot over here, but he gave me, we hung out for like an hour, and really great guy. I guess he gave me a quick tour, but I'm gonna kind of do my own thing here because I want to do like a daytime is gonna be different. It's gonna be, the sun's gonna be out, you're gonna see more, but right now, it's kind of like my mind is in the process, like this is an abandoned spot, like this is an abandoned gymnasium. Even some of the rooms, it's like, I just feel like a lot of these rooms just haven't been touched in so long, but it's just like artists are in here. Yeah, I'm gonna put my tent like right here, I think, right in the middle of the room. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do some exploring in Pittsburgh, checking out some spots. I don't even know. See, I don't want to start like opening doors. I don't know. He showed me a few doors because I don't want to get locked out. See, this door's got a chain on it. This is like a bathroom. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this is the bathroom. It's crazy. Yeah, tomorrow I'll do I mean, if you watch my videos, like my older videos, I've been in spaces that have been, this is reminding me of Chicago. I went into an old recording music space, and all the rooms kind of look like this. So I think I'm getting tired. I gotta set my tent up. So these are my buddies tonight that are sleeping with me in the room, in the gymnasium. This guy's got he's got an iron for a nose. Yeah, let's hit the lights. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the night. So you can see it's gonna drop down to 19 degrees tonight. Yeah, you know, there's no wind in here though. It's kind of cheating. Well, it's kind of wild with the echo. But yeah, there's no wind. I'm used to the wind and the sounds. That's something I'm gonna tell, I think on another trip. I'm gonna tell you some of the sounds I've been hearing. Like when I was in out in the Pillsbury factory, and then when I was on North Brother Island, the sounds in the middle of the night, I'm still living in the moment. It's hard for me to describe what I heard, and to really give you the feel of like what it was like, I'm gonna tell you in another video because I'm really tired right now, and I'll catch you in the morning and we'll do some exploring, checking out Pittsburgh, see what's going on. Yo, that was a cold one. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I'm inside, there's actually no heat in this building. But yeah, this was an experience. This is cool. Yeah, I went out for like a brief second last night, and I'm like, nah, I'm going back inside. Yo, this is crazy. This whole stairway in here, it's full of pieces. I got this sick Visi piece. Visi MSK, Visi D30. I've never even seen flicks of this before. For those of you that may not be familiar, Visi is the brother of Next, MSK. Next passed away in 2012. Gems. It's a Pittsburgh writer. I'm gonna see probably more of his stuff later. Got Mike 171. This is crazy. Old school. 1968. Yesterday, Alex was telling me stories that he came through. You got this Soviet piece of dope. Probably gonna see more Soviet stuff around Pittsburgh. Yeah, look at this, awesome. This crazy stuff. The gems. So this is like an old school, and they got all these classrooms still. Kind of bugs me out. This is wild. Look at this. Somebody was camping here. Got another tent. It's cool. Oh, yo, my hands are cold being in here. I gotta get gloves. It's actually not a bad idea. I'm gonna go get my gloves before I keep doing this tour. That's how cold it is right now. I can't hold the camera without gloves on right now. You got this stairway full of pieces. This is cool. There's a lot of names here. Whoa. I don't think they know what's going on right now. Whoa. You're gonna give me a tour? You're gonna give me a graffiti tour? The Dirty Rats. Okay, cool. This is a great neck ski piece. Let's see what's going on down here. It's wild. You can't come outside, you gotta stay inside. Go, go.
So that's the Church of the Incarnation. It was built in the 1950s. The school behind me here actually, if you scroll back to the basement of the church was the elementary school, apparently. And then the building in which I'm sitting and live in now was the middle school and the high school. And the cafeteria and all is still here, the gym. Fortunately, our campus is really cool. The house is owned by an artist couple. Well, the husband's an artist, Ben Tolman, and he bought the property, I want to say 7 years ago, with the vision of turning it into an artist community. It's covered in mural art. You know, they've had artists come from Brazil and New York and DC, and many, many Pittsburgh writers painted in the stairwell, mainly the NSF crew and JYK crew, I believe. Jitney, I don't really know them, but NSF, of course, I'm pretty familiar with. My puppy Bootsy and I live in the school. There's more or less one or two other people that kind of are here, but otherwise it's a giant 20,000 square foot building with nothing going on except artwork. And yeah, fortunately I'm lucky. Me and my dog got the front yard. Like, I was a lucky kid. My parents were very into culture. Neither of them had a college degree, but they were both really into art and successful people. But they were into underground stuff in a way. You know, they kind of showed me what real art is and what real artists are. And they never told me graffiti was bad. You know, it was just everywhere. It was the 80s in New York. There was nowhere you could go and not see a shit ton of graffiti. And then DC was like that all the way through the early 2000s, because we got a riot in DC in the 60s, and they did not gentrify and rebuild DC, many parts of it, until the early 2000s. So for 30 to 40 years, DC had major, what are now the highly developed glass buildings that you see everywhere, the Union Market and all that. That shit was boarded up for 30 years, and it was a scam. The Mayor Barry had sold properties to churches for $1, and the churches sat on them for 20, 25 years and didn't even have to pay any property tax, or in DC, if you leave your building vacant, they charge you 5 times the tax. These churches sat on them for decades.
Another thing that amazes me about Pittsburgh is, look at that hill. It's crazy. There's some dude like walking down right now on the stairs. That would knock the wind out of me if I just went up that hill. I know people out here are probably like just jaded over the fact that there's hills everywhere, but steep hills like that, that's look, there's a car going up it right now. I'm fascinated by this stuff. Yo, imagine like when the streets are icy. This is really interesting to me. I'm driving around Pittsburgh. Look how everyone's parked. I haven't asked any locals yet, like, what's up with this, but this is driving me nuts because I don't know what's the one-way street or not, because look how everyone's parked. Like, one car is parked one direction and the other car is parked the other direction. Like, I've never seen that before. You got a Mr. Rogers mural. I think he was from Pittsburgh, right? So last time I was in Pittsburgh, this is kind of where I left off. I didn't even get to see these walls. I was further down, like I was a couple miles on the same street, but for the timing I had and the visit I was doing, I never made it, and I had this place pinned on a map, and I wanted to come check these walls out. This is, I believe, an original MF1 piece. Rest in peace, MF1. Yeah, he was a real legend from out here. Like every city I go to, you know, it's easy to see the walls, but I like to find all the little tags and all the cutty spots. Stickers and stuff. It's gonna be a long, cold day. I can tell you that much. Actually, no, it might go up. Like right now, it's still in the 20 degrees. It's under freezing right now, but I think it's gonna go up to like 32. But you know, my past experiences with these temperatures is like fresh. When it's really cold, when it drops down to like single digits and it goes up to like 20 degrees, it feels like summertime. Yeah, this is a cool alley right here. Look at this. The sun is a little questionable because it's like, I don't know what it's trying to do. I think it's just, the sun's just trying to come up right now. This is cool. These walls, every corner I turn, I keep seeing more pieces. This is dope. Vent 26. Real cutty tags. I found some in the New York City subway tunnels. I found some. He's got some hidden ones in New York, and that's when I first seen them. I had no idea where the dude was from. And kids, 4DC, rest in peace. It's another. This is a tribute on this wall. That's a Kids 4DC character. Rest in peace. You got an MF1, rest in peace, and then you got like a boxcar. You could see it from this angle better. I apologize also if I don't recognize certain pieces or names. I mean, I've only been to Pittsburgh 3 times, and I'm only familiar with, you know, writers that I've seen in New York or knowledge over time, but I'm sure when I leave from this trip, I'm gonna have a whole new dialogue of conversation of stuff I saw. Yo, here we go. If you watch my Toronto video, I love finding the cutty marker tags in like the cut. Yo, these whiteout pen tags on the brick. This is cool. Some real cutty tags right here. Like behind the weeds. I think in the summer when these leaves are really grown out, you're not gonna see this tag. It's from 2014. That's Septic from Philly. I mean, I don't know where they're from, but I've seen their stuff in Philly. And I think, damn, backlighting on this is crazy. This is fresh to see. You got an Attack Mayhem piece, Crush RO, and I believe you got a Swole piece up there. You got Shine NSF, Smay NSF. I think there's a few more NSF walls over here. Yeah, they got this. It's a kind of a cool fire escape. It's hard to see. This looks like an RO crew production.